Hi folks, Tristan here, and I'm going to go out on a ride today. I don't know if I'll follow the route or not, but I'm planning on going to the local park here first. It's the namesake of the area in which we live, Shibayama. It means grass hill, and I'm going to go to that place first. And then after that I'll head toward Chiba City, which is to the east along the coast of Tokyo Bay, and we won't see the bay for most of the way, but we'll stop at places along the way. There's a stadium, Zozo Marine Stadium, and then there's a beach beyond that, and then on the way home I think I'll try to introduce you to some more stuff too. We'll see how it goes though, because it's going to be kind of a long trip. It's a Saturday here, and it's pretty nice weather. Here's what it looks like outside. Pretty nice. A little bit breezy, as you can see. But yeah, I think I'm looking forward to this trip. Got the bike ready to go. Got my bag packed here. And I think I'm got little roadie on the table here. Look at that little thing. And yeah, I think I'm ready to go. So, stay tuned for more. Bye-bye. Hi everybody. So we're going to start this tour with a park here, the local park, the one nearest to our home. And this is Shibayama Sanchome Ryokuchi. This is Shibayama, which means grass hill or grass mountain. I think in this case hill. 3, Sanchome is like an area or like a neighborhood. Sanchome, 3rd neighborhood. Ryokuchi, which means green area. So we're here now, and gotta wait for this lady to come down. There's a nice big wall along here, and this is, I think this really is the namesake for where we live, because our area is actually called Shibayama. It's made up of 7 districts, chomes, like we read on the sign, and we live in the 3rd chome. So this is the 3rd chome park, and or green area. I think Ami was saying that, and I agree with her. Nice hillside here. She was saying that you know, she suspects that this area was created because of the graves on either side of the main park or central area, because there's a whole bunch of graves or tombstones, I guess, around the park here. So I think she may be right about that, because as you can see here, this is the central area. I'm gonna put my bike here. It's a really nice place. I was surprised. Here's another sign over there. I was surprised by the fact that same thing. I was surprised by the fact that this place wasn't even on Google Maps. So I put it on there. And here's I'm tired from those stairs. I haven't been out for a few days. Yeah, I was surprised it wasn't on Google Maps. This is these are the graves of landowners. You can see they're quite large, and those are all names, I think, and dates of death. And people do visit here to pay homage. As you can see, there's some sticks sticking out of there too. Those are like, I guess those are prayer sticks or something. I don't really know what they're called. And as you can see, it really is a hill. Look at how far down that is. Some meters. And there's a bridge over there. Hi folks, coming to you from Keisei Rose Garden here, or rather the park right in front of it. This is pretty neat here. This is the place of the Yomiuri Giants. this is where they first practiced. And here's the monument here. And this is the Yomiuri Giants were like, they still are a famous team in Japan, and they I think they had connections to Babe Ruth or something, but they were connected to the World Series, or rather the majors in America, the Major League Baseball Federation or whatever it is. And yeah, they were connected to that, so that's pretty cool. I think this is the first Japanese team to have had that connection. So yeah, I think that's pretty neat. And then here's some topiary, and then this is, check this out, kind of a cute little topiary there. This is what, kangaroos, I guess. And nice palm plants, indicative of the subhumid tropical climate here. Or is it subtropical? I can't remember. Anyway, it's a warmer climate here, humid climate. And that's why these trees can grow. And then here's the Kasumi Bara-en or something, I think it says. Yeah, it's a Kasumi Rose Garden is what it is. And I haven't been here before, but you can kind of see in there. There's some roses, all sorts of roses, I guess, of many varieties. Look at these things. Oh, I know what that is. That's that one right there is Chiba Cōen, I think is his name. He's the character that that depicts Chiba City. That's cute, isn't it? They put noses and stuff. Yeah, he's shaped like the prefecture of Chiba, where we live here. And then here we are at Yatsu Higata. And Yatsu Higata means tidal flat. And so we're here now. Yeah. It says here in English, nice. Yatsu Higata has been registered the Convention on Wetlands of International Importance, especially as waterfowl habitat, and the National Wildlife Sanctuary. And then Yatsu Rose Garden is artistically built in a geometrical pattern around the fountain. There are many attractions, such as a large pergola, 60 meters long passage covered with rose flowers, a sweet odor section, and numerous sculptures. The garden keeps many roses with historical origins, and precious pedigrees. Huh. Nice. And here we are right here at the Yatsu Rose Garden. No, did I say Keisei? I meant Yatsu. Yatsu Rose Garden. That's what that kanji must say. Anyway, look at the character. Yeah, so there's a nice park out in front here that I'm at. I like it here. I've only been here once before, but I sure do like it. There's a nice park. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful? So here I am at Yatsu Higata, Yatsu Tidal Flat, and I'm looking at a sign here that says that there was a salt manufacturing company or people who process salt for some time up until the late 1800s, and then it says that there was an amusement park after that. You can see a picture of it here. And then here's the salt processing. And I guess what happened was that a storm destroyed either the salt processing or the amusement park. I can't really tell which, but anyway, those activities were stopped, and now it's a park. And check this out. It's a big park, as you can see. Wide open area. Somebody got their kite stuck in a tree up there. It's a moth kite, it looks like. It's got eyes on it. And then, you know, Yatsu Rose Garden is right above me there, just on the hillside. Right up there is Yatsu Rose Garden. And I'm going to take you down to the tidal flat right now. So yeah, they used to process salt here. And I think that's what was stopped by the storm. So they stopped processing at that time, and now it's maintained as a natural preserve, and you can see all sorts of wildlife and sea life too. I think there's fish and stuff in here. Oh yeah, in fact, one night we were here and we saw fish jumping in the water, so that was pretty neat. So I'm gonna head down to the water here. Oh yeah, check this out. There's a sign that says, right there, it says Wildlife Protection Area, Special Protection Area, Ministry of the Environment, it says. And so let's go down to the water here. Nice little pier. Check this out. The water's lower than last time I saw it. Interesting. I didn't know it really dropped. Oh, it's because it's connected to the sea, that's why. I guess I understand. Yeah, here it is. Beautiful, isn't it? Nice reflection of the sun in the water. Yeah. I wonder if there are crabs down here. I think there may be. So it must be salty, yeah, because it's coming from the ocean, right? Coming from the bay. In fact, I know the river that connects it to the bay, which is kind of a neat little thing in itself. There's a whole complex of river systems around here. And yeah. Let's see, what else is there? Over there is IKEA. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right where my finger's pointing, right there. That's IKEA. Look at the train. On the other side there is a walkway, a walking path, which is quite nice. And let's see, what else? There's observation points all along the tidal flat here. Little waves on here today. Very pleasant. I sure like it here. So anyway, this is Yatsu tidal flat, and very enjoyable. Hi everybody, I'm gonna do a little video here at this park. This is I have no idea what it says, but it's a park of some kind. This says park right here, Kōen, I think. I don't know what the name is though. It's big though, as you can see, really big. And yeah, let's just head in here a little bit. I've seen a couple joggers, lady on a bike. It's a Saturday today, so there are a few people out. Oh, this is a pretty area, isn't it? Look at this. It's got moss all over here. It's winter right now, and yet moss is still growing. It really does surprise me. I wonder what's up there. Should we go look? Let's go look. I almost fell down. It's some kind of park up here too, isn't it? Should we go up? Yeah, why not? Look at this. We can just climb over a hill and get to here. Wow. Gosh, I like this place. Kid playing soccer with his dad over there. Ah, it's relaxing. Oh, I see. We could have just followed the path right here. Well, never mind. It says no golf. Nice area. Anyway, yeah, I've always seen this park on the map, but I never came here. So, just wanted to show you a little bit. Nice place, really. It's a cool little park area. This is part of the whole complex that I entered into here. It's like a series of parks right next to one another. I've seen this a few times here in the Chiba area. I don't know if it's widespread throughout Japan, but sometimes I'll see like a whole bunch of parks all connected. And usually it's not just like a one of, like a field for kids or a soccer stadium or, you know, a sports facility, but rather like all of those things combined. So yeah, I think it's pretty interesting to see that. I like it. I like the idea of it. There's some kind of rock here. Check this out. What's this say? Oh, I don't have any chance to see this. It says something about the city. It's got a date on it. It's Showa 62, which is like, what is that, like 1980 something? It was when this rock was put in here. I don't really know what it is. Anyway, sure is a nice area though, this whole park area. So Yeah, let's go see what this is over here. I've enjoyed my ride so far. The difference comes when I take it slow as opposed to quickly. Check this out. I think kids did, yeah, kids did these. They're hey, look at the cat. That's cute, isn't it? A little character here. Oh, Snoopy. Look. It says, what, Takayu or something? Oh, Doraemon maybe? This is cute, isn't it? All sorts of characters. There's a pineapple or something here. Handprints. Maybe younger kids did the handprints. I recognize some of these characters. And then check this out. What is all this, huh? Look at this. Oh, wow. Okay. So I guess we're in Narasino City right now. It says here, this is a commemoration of the sister city affiliation. It says in commemoration, get out, what's the best lighting here? In commemoration of the sister city affiliation between the city of Tuscaloosa and the city of Narashino. This is from 1986. Maybe that's what that rock was commemorating. Cool. Tuscaloosa. Where is Tuscaloosa? Alabama. I see. Sounds like an American city, doesn't it? Wow, look at all these. These are okay, yeah, these are the various employees of the city of Tuscaloosa. The mayor was Alvin P. DuPont. And then they've got their handprints over here. Look at this. Well, this is kind of a nice way to commemorate. Look at this. They've got their signatures too. Holy moly. And they put the name Tuscaloosa sheet. Oh, I see. It's the title right here underneath in Japanese, and the name in English, and the signature and the handprint. Okay. For a minute I thought they transcribed the names into Japanese. And then here are the Japanese handprints and signatures. How come they're so much older looking than the than the American ones? Well, whatever. Anyway, here they are. Japanese signatures up here. And then the title, I guess. Or maybe Makuhari Beach. Yeah, I don't know if this is the title. And then this is the, yeah, this must be the name down here. I believe so. That's the handprint, and then the maybe the title is here, and the signature in Japanese. Oh, and some people used hanko instead of signature. Interesting. That's a common thing in Japan. In fact, legally speaking, I can give a signature at the door when a package is being delivered or whatever, but typically people use hanko, the, what do you call it? What's that thing called? Seal? Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's interesting. Hi folks. I'm here at gosh, I don't know the name of this river, but it's certain to lead to Tokyo Bay. And I think I've seen it before further down river. Check this out. It's quite lovely. And you know, I've never really seen a river of this size so clear around this area anyway. And check that out. Look, you can see the bottom. And it's probably, I don't know, a couple meters, a few meters maybe. Nice nice water here. I don't know if it's fresh or salt. I think it might be salt water, or a mixture of both. Because it's got barnacles down there. Let's see. It's a nice area. I just came off the main road. The Narashino and Tuscaloosa City affiliation commemorative area is over there. And I'm just here now. Looks like there's a sign over there that shows another park area. So I think I'll head across that bridge right there and then head into that forested area, which looks like a nice place. Yeah, I do like this though. I just had a little bite to eat here. One of my, here I'll show you, one of my onigiri. This thing here. Have you had onigiri before? This is it. Can you see that? It's like a rice ball, like basically a rice triangle. tasty. I enjoyed it. This is where I keep my bike camera. Use a peanut butter jar with a towel. Protects the camera because the buttons are vulnerable to being pressed. And I also thought this was unique here. This plastic, like a plexiglass, a thick plexiglass, like a centimeter thick barrier, which is unusual to say the least. I don't know why that exists, especially here. I mean, what's the point, right? Because there's a railing. This thing is stable enough. Aluminum railing. So, but what's this thing for, I wonder? Yeah, I wonder these things, you know. Boy, that water is nice though. Looks like the kind of place you want to swim almost on a warm day. Oh, it sure is nice here. Just enjoying myself. I guess I never really came out during the winter months before this year, but yeah, it's been quite nice to do. It's nice and cool, so you don't have to worry about overheating. The summer months are awful because they're just so hot, so I'm kind of concerned about that. But if I can plan trips that are more forest or oceanside, you know, then maybe I won't suffer so much. Look at that green water. It's like greenish, isn't it? It's almost a green color. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm gonna head over there and see what there is to see. And I'm enjoying this trip very much. There's a koban over there. Check that out. That's a pretty traditional thing. That's a police box. So they have them, I think in Britain too they have them, don't they? And it's like a police box. It's just, you know, ask for directions. If there's a theft or something, if you lost your wallet, you can go there. Nice place to have. I never used one though. Not yet. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. Oh, hey, look. There's a little duck down there. I'm glad we stayed on. Check that guy out. He's looking at me too. What's he doing? Is that a baby or is that just the species? Diving down. Wait, isn't this pretty? Look at all the moss here under the trees, all around them. Oh, nice. They're chestnut. Is that what that is? Pretty, isn't it? I didn't know moss grew so much in the winter as I see it here. And these folks over with this tent. It's an incredible tent. I'll show you in a second. There's a lady walking by, but this tent is freaking huge. Look at that thing. It's a Coleman tent, and it's like a small house. Wow, look at this place. It's beautiful. So I'm in an area now where it looks like there's some different trees that are labeled, and I think it's pretty interesting because during the winter and Corona, it's nothing special. I mean, people, I don't imagine. Actually, it does look pretty well tended to, but there's nothing in bloom, obviously. But here, check it out. There's even Braille too, which is pretty interesting. Check that out. I rarely see Braille here in Japan. Yeah, but there's all sorts of these panels. Look at all along there. See all these panels, and then all the way over to there, if you can see in the distance there. And I like tree names in Japanese often because I can read them. Like, for example, this says Nikkei. That name here, Nikkei. And I can imagine that's what this tree is here. It tells how tall it grows and all relevant information, I suppose. Well, gosh, it's nice. So I just saw a funny thing here. Just over to my right there. Let me see if I can show you here. These folks are gathered. You can kind of see them here. They're gathered in their. Can I zoom in on them? Yeah, this group of people over here. They're observing birds, and they've got these, you know, big cameras and everything. And I gotta tell you, I don't know that those bird species were actually special. They were you know, really intent on capturing them on card, you know, on film. And they were just gathered around. I looked over and I saw this group of people, and I'm like, what are they doing there? So I go over there and I just stand next to them. I started taking pictures with them. I don't know what they're photographing. Like, I took some pictures of a couple of birds, but they look like pretty typical birds for the area. Maybe they're special, I don't know. Maybe it's like a migratory thing or something. But I don't know if they were special or not. Wouldn't it be funny if people were just taking pictures of birds that were just, you know, normal, typical birds? Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah. Anyway, this is a nice place. Check this out. Let me see if I can show you here. Boy, that onigiri really kind of filled me up. Just one rice ball. Nice rock fountain. Something. I mean, geez, like what kind of effort went into this place? Like, just this construction here is something. And there's all this stuff here. One thing after another. Look at that. Pretty, isn't it? Sun reflecting there. They still keep things going, even though it's Corona. People seem to be respecting each other's distance and things like that. Gosh, it's pretty though. Anyway, so that's it. That's what we're looking at. And those folks over there are looking at some birds. I still don't know what the birds were. I stood next to them. I thought about asking somebody, but I was like, I don't know. Just be part of the group. So I did. That's funny. Anyway, I'll keep you updated. Bye-bye. Here it is. Zozo Marine Stadium. Nice stadium. I like that you can get right up next to it. It makes it feel almost local or something, you know. And then I just came from across that bridge there, and oopsies, I was zoomed in. And oh, you can just see the top of Makuhari Beach, and yeah, it's a major international exchange hall. What do you call it? Convention hall. And check this out, nice motorcycle. Dang, it's a good-looking thing. Let's go take a look. This is the Marine Hiroba, Marine Square, or Plaza, I guess. Oh wow, it's got real turf. Or no, it's a soft, like a fabricated grass. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see what they've done here. They've done like a grounds, a baseball grounds. Okay. Oh, and then you can kind of see the water in the background there. So why don't we head down there? This is the way to the beach, I guess. There are a whole bunch of entrances. What are these guys talking about? They're still young. Got some bricks over here. I guess they're replacing or adding new ones. It's my first time to come to this particular location. Let's go. I think I prefer the path over here. Let's take this path here. Check this out. Isn't that nice? This is right next to the stadium. I was always surprised by this, just to see how, you know, forested it was in the proximity of the stadium. It's warm today, really nice. Not sure what the temperature is, but it feels like 50 at least. Hey, check this out. Look at that. We're here at the beach. Oh look, is that it's a trash can or a barbecue? What is it? Let's go take a look. I gotta look at this thing. Oh, it looks like a constructed thing. Huh, that's odd. I don't know if it's what it is exactly. And yeah, just like this forest too. It almost seems like a natural forest. Well, obviously it's fairly young, but still, it's just got a kind of a nice feel to it. I like it. And then that sand hill up ahead is the entrance to the beach. It's been a good ride. It's past noon now. I left it, I don't know, maybe 2.5 hours ago. I get tired sometimes, but it's a good ride overall. Here we are. Check this out. You can climb up the sand hill here. You know what? This is the best way to go. There's bicycle tracks here. And we're gonna go over this rise. And then here's the beach. Wow. That's a pretty day. Boy, oh boy. Got some picnic people over here. Boy, it's pretty. This is a fabricated beach, I believe. It's man-made. I think, I don't know about this beach, but I know that with the Inage, this is Makuhari Beach, if I'm not mistaken. I know that with the beach close by, Inage Beach, look at the railing. Look at how deeply buried that is. Can you see that angle there? Look at this thing is, we're all the way up on a bluff, a bit of a bluff here. But the nearby beach of Inage Beach is fabricated as well. And in fact, this section of the beach here is part of the longest continuous beach in, I think, all of Japan. If you can believe it. I mean, we know how much of Japan is touching water. The coastline is long, you know. But yeah, apparently just there's not like really long beaches. So this was constructed Akai. I'm reading these signs here. Yeah, apparently like this is the longest contiguous beach in all of Japan. And I just find that to be fascinating because, yeah, well, here, you can get a piece of it here. Inage Beach goes almost all the way up into those, I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's some large cylindric buildings over there. And it goes all the way up until about there, Inage Beach does. And that's on the other side of, what's the river called? Kami River, or I guess Hanami River. I'm in one of the strangest places I've perhaps ever been in this particular region of Japan. And it's just strewn with trash. And I think it's not refuse that people have thrown, but rather it could be, and this is just a guess, and I don't know if this is accurate, but it could be from the Fukushima, from the tsunami that happened years ago. I wonder. Some of it looks pretty old, but you know, a lot of trash was carried out to sea from that. So I wonder if that's what this is. I have no real idea, but plenty of trash here. Check this out. Look at all that. There's a bicycle here. It's pretty interesting to see all this. And I imagine that people have done all this cleaning on their own. I mean, apart from the trash, it's a nice place to walk. In fact, this makes it interesting. I don't typically like trash, but this makes it interesting to walk along this particular area. This is a sewage treatment facility, I guess, I think. And then we're heading toward an embankment that is meant to protect the coastline, and it also doubles as a park. Yeah, but look at all this. So we're gonna enter into this area now, which is like a seaside park, I guess, and it's a really interesting one too. Check this out. The stones here are laid out in such a way so as to create these pathways. Can you see that there? And it's a bit hard with the bicycle, but for walking it's perfect. and look at that, it leads all the way through there, and it's right next to the water. I never walk along the path the whole way. I usually take the path next door, but this is definitely walkable. And then there's these weird things that stick out here. I thought they were at first I thought they were drainage pipes that would come through there, but then I realized after walking out on one of them that I don't think there is a pipe in there, and I'm not really sure what the purpose is. It could be strengthening the whole embankment or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, interesting. When I walk up here, this path continues all the way through. Yeah, so check this out. This is just, I think, an interesting way to make use of a necessary embankment. And they've done a really nice job here of, you know, creating a pleasant area. I like it. Yeah, see, there's those barriers I was talking about, those, and I think that's even fake stone. It's just carved into cement or whatever, and I think that's pretty interesting. I don't know why they did that, I really don't. But there you go. There we go, down at sea level. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Let's go out here. Wow, I like that. Water is dark. Oh wow, those are nice little shells. Whoa, never seen these before. Those are, can you see those down below underneath the water there? This here is a tetrapod, and it's I don't know any of the statistics on it, but it's designed to break the water, and it probably functions very well because it's used all over on the coast here. We've seen them everywhere, and there are all different varieties. There's these types here that look like caltrops, you know, the medieval things that were used to stop horses. And then there's different shapes and sizes and everything. I think it's pretty interesting. Well, yeah, this is just a real engineering job here. You can see the stonework. I mean, I call it stonework. It's just laid stones, but still, I think it's impressive. So nice. And then Mount Fuji, can you believe it? Got to see Mount Fuji. Can I zoom in on it here for you? Let's see. I gotta kind of identify its placement. Do you see it there? Okay, I kind of have an eye on it now. There, yeah. I don't know if you're getting that or not, but it's there. Yeah. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed seeing this. So I thought I'd do one more video here before making it home. And this is Funabashi Port, the port of Funabashi, and it's so we're back in Funabashi City, and this is looking out toward Tokyo Bay. And if we look back this way here, we're seeing Ebigawa Ohashi, which is Ebi River Bridge right here. And this is a highway. And I think it might be a toll road. Oh, maybe not. No, I'm sorry. The other one behind it is the toll road. Way back there is the toll road. And then you can barely see the water gate from here too, which is just under the, or just in front of the toll road there. Yeah, and that maintains the level in Ebi River. And we're looking at a beautiful, well, the remnants of the setting sun anyway. And this is just an embankment here protecting the area. So let's head down. Let's see what we can see here. I like this area. It's a very pleasant one. This is the port park here, and I think you'll enjoy it. Hey, check it out, ice. It's an icy day today. Look. This is icy water. Yeah, no, this sport park is like the previous park that I showed you. It's designed to be flooded, actually. I think it's partly because of the bay too, Tokyo Bay, in the nature of the bay. Funabashi City is all the way at the very base of the bay. Essentially, if water comes in, I imagine that it would just, flood the area. So there's all sorts of measures that are taken to prevent that. And one of those measures is to build places such as this. Look at the skateboarder does. One of the preventative measures is to build these sort of on-the-water parks like we saw before, because they allow for water to move in without hitting the land itself. We're on a deck kind of structure now, see? Yeah, now we can see the water gate over there. I'll zoom in on it. Look at that. It's a pretty big water gate. I guess the doors are... I wonder if they're down right now. I wonder if they shift the doors down when the tide is coming in order to prevent the river from being over-flooded. I'm not really sure. All sorts of skateboarders outside. Nice. Oh, hey, I want to show you something. Over here is a monument, or a commemorative monument to the sister cities of sister state to Chiba Prefecture. And check this out. It's written in English too. It says friendship between the sister states. And technically, Chiba Prefecture isn't a state, but it, I guess that's what they call it here. Yeah, and so Chiba Prefecture, says here, Chiba Prefecture and Wisconsin states are friends. They're connected since 1990, I guess, or at least that's when this monument was built. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Oh, I guess that's Chiba's emblem and that's Wisconsin's emblem there. And I think it's cool that there's an existing friendship there. I don't have to worry too much about filming around these guys. There's a company over there called Rever, Rever, which I wonder if it means the word for dreaming, to dream in French. Interesting. Yeah, anyway, so I like that friendship between Wisconsin and Chiba Prefecture. And I wonder, about the choice of putting that monument here, since there are many cities in Funabashi, or rather in Chiba. So why did they choose Funabashi? Maybe because it's all the way at the base of the bay. I'm not sure. Can you see these guys? Look at these guys behind me. Yeah, so anyway, I like this park. It's long too. Check it out. Look at all these skateboards. Yeah, check out how long this place is. So again, this is designed to prevent flooding if it does occur. I imagine, and I wonder rather if that entry point here can be gated off in case water does come in, because it is designed for that. There's a sign for an evacuation shelter here. Hi everybody, I came back home and it was about, I don't know, 30 or so kilometers. It wasn't too bad and it was a good trip. My favorite was the guys. There was a lady too. They were all standing around in that park and they were looking at something. I think if I compile this video, I'll put that picture. I took a picture, a clandestine photo of them from behind, just looking at this guy with he had a foot-long lens, and he was like zooming in on this bird, and I did the same thing, and then it was just like a regular bird. I really don't understand why they did that. But anyway, I think that might have been my favorite part. And yeah, it was just enjoyable. It was nice. It was a beautiful day out today, and there were all sorts of, birds, and just the sun was bright, and yeah, it was nice to go. I got to see Makuhari Beach too, which was my first time to go into the compound. There were all sorts of buildings around there, and yeah, and that park, that long park that I was in too, that was really something else. Yeah. So anyway, now I can relax and take it easy. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye bye.